Wednesday Wellness. Woo, woo.
Look it. We're matching again.
Green. It's a green kind of Wednesday.
You were wearing this earlier, too.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
I was my gray one.
Yeah, we weren't even trying.
We
don't even call each other.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it?
We're just
you
on the
think
same
we
schedule.
were calling each
other in the morning. Planning what we'd wear for
we
the day.
actually both showed up in our black workout gear and then changed into this. So it's the backup outfit.
Went to a different gym, which is sad. But
I
okay.
know. Yeah.
I know. All right. Whatever. Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll let it go.
Whew, okay.
We are talking about exhausted, worn out adults, moms.
Yeah.
But adults in general, if you want to. If you're a dad that's exhausted. If you're an exhausted adult who doesn't have kids, cool.
That happens
That's
too.
unfortunate
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
I know that life. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be Annie.
Yeah.
But
It could be Annie or it could be anyone.
nope, just Annie. Nope, just Annie. Only Annie's
Only
exhausted.
me. But you know what I do to help my exhaustion? Get adjusted.
Oh yeah, get adjusted.
It
Let's
helps
do that
a bunch.
after this video.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
After the video. We
After
gotta
the
get
video.
through this.
Exhausted. Okay, what? Okay, one, just life. Life in general exhausts us, right?
Yeah.
The stress, the demands, being a mom or a non-mom, work, life.
Life's hard sometimes.
Work-life balance.
Yeah. We're always under stress. And if that builds up too much, then we get stuck in that hamster wheel of stress response, right? That sympathetic dominance where we're just like going. I'm stressed about work. I'm stressed about, life. I'm stressed about family. I'm stressed about whatever. And then it sets us off into that, now...
We get stuck in fight or flight, but then we also get, that adrenal fatigue, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Because, now my stress is keeping me up at night. Now my stress is, now I'm having anxiety. And now I'm having, all these other things. I'm having digestive issues. I'm having, all of this cascade of things.
And I'm so exhausted I can't do anything to help myself.
I'm not sleeping good, so now I'm waking up every morning drinking 4 cups of coffee.
Which
and then
probably pushes our adrenal
sympathetics
glands
even
worse
more.
in our sympathetics.
Adrenals all the way.
You're right, it was a hamster wheel. It's a vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle.
Of survival.
And then we're it's hard to break out of that, too.
Yeah.
So some people will you know what? I'm going to try to eat healthier. I'm going to try to work out more. I'm going to try to cut out caffeine.
Sometimes working out more, if you're already stuck in that stressed, if your body's already stressed in that fight or flight, is actually a hard workout. It's going to push you more into stress.
Yeah, so working out is a stress on your body. It's a good stress in some instances because sometimes it helps with that, our mental health or our, that stress pattern. But it is a different stress on our body, which is still going to, again,
maybe a super hard workout isn't great. More a walk might be nice.
That's where you want to show off your...
Oh, yeah. This
not an ad. But
it does help.
But it's nice to, be able to track that. I mean, I track my HRV on my Apple Watch. I don't know how accurate it is, but we also track it in our office, too. Because, so let's talk adrenal fatigue.
Adrenal fatigue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just, that cycle. We're high cortisol, which is going to affect, our blood sugar over time. It's going to affect, so then we are just, then we're, feeling like we need to snack more and eat more and just, it's just
I don't know. I know I personally found, if I have a bad night's sleep, I definitely, feel more hungry that day.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And I'm cranky.
Cranky, yeah.
Yeah, cranky, hungry.
Yes.
Craving all the salty, cheap calories, right?
Yes.
That are gonna just feed my brain and keep it going, which is sugar and
that's why. So how do we get out? How do we get out of this cycle? How can we help? What are some tips you can do at home? I'm sure you probably know some of the tips, but here's one thing you can do to try to get you out of the fight or flight state.
Yes.
To help with that, just simply being so worn out.
Yeah. So things that we think of as being relaxing for the body, that self-care, we all kind of know meditation, gratitude work, all that stuff's good for us, deep breathing and stuff like that. Even our watches, my watch will be maybe it's time for you to take a mindful moment. Those things are all good because they stimulate our parasympathetic nervous system, which helps break us out of that stress cycle of that constant hamster wheel of going around, being stressed.
Because if you're stressed, if we're stuck in that fight or flight, right in that sympathetic state, your body's not worried about sleeping, digestion,
immune system, any of those other things.
So
we're getting away from that tiger.
Sleep's hard, so you can't sleep, all that. So we really have to get our body into a parasympathetic state.
Yes. So winding down before bed is a really good
stay
activity.
Off the screens.
Take a warm bath. Do some deep breathing, some meditation, some journaling, like all that stuff helps break us out of that stress cycle and helps bring more mindfulness in and stimulates our parasympathetic activity. The deep breathing, actually doing like constricted throat breathing, so like ujjayi breathing in yoga and stuff, even gargling, humming, that kind of stuff, helps stimulate our vagus nerve through contraction of the throat muscles and stuff. But you know what else stimulates vagus nerve?
Oh my goodness, what?
A chiropractic adjustment.
Yes.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why we check HRV in our office, is because especially like if we have a C1 subluxation, vagus nerve exits right in front of C1, and so those tissues are all connected. If there's a lot of tension, muscle tension up there, it's going to affect, it's going to set us into that sympathetic dominance already, but it's also going to affect how well we can get into that parasympathetic too.
And also, like, getting an adjustment is just like, okay, I don't have time. Like, I don't have time to get my 7 to 8 hours sleep. I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to make healthy food. Like, this is something our adjustments are like 10 minutes. Like, you can stop it and make time for it. It's like something we're doing.
Yeah, talk
for
about
you.
Biohack.
So it's like, okay, maybe I can start there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're kind of already, hopefully then, through these adjustments, we're getting you more in a parasympathetic state. You start feeling better. Oh, you start having more energy from it. Already you're sleeping better. And then you can start implementing all those other tools.
Yeah.
It's easier to when you're not, it's really hard to implement all those when you're stuck in this chronic stress.
Yeah.
Sympathetic
Absolutely.
fight or flight state.
Yeah, it's hard to, absolutely. And then you feel like you're taking on everything and it's all overwhelming because you're like trying to change everything about your life. But it doesn't, you can start small.
Yes.
Yeah, just with anything else, with an adjustment.
Yeah.
Then it's like, how often do you hear, oh, I could just take a nap on this table?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I feel so relaxed after my adjustment.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go home and take a nap. Here all the time. Even kids, like after, like, I was adjusting a 1-year-old first time today. He was sitting on the table and I adjusted him and he just like, was just staring out the window just like in a daze and was just like, I'm relaxed.
Now, yeah.
Like, I'm not like going. Like, I can just sit and relax. And we hear that all the time from like parents, like, this is the stillest my kid will sit because they're just like relaxed in their body.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I just did a progress exam yesterday. They filled out their progress exam paperwork, which is insane. I don't think anyone does that. But I was talking to her, asking her, and I was like, wow, she's really in tune with all the things happening, but it's because she filled out. Like, how have you been feeling? And she's like, oh, wow, yeah, like, I've really noticed, like, I have more energy. I have been sleeping better, this and that. And I was like, oh, that's great. And she didn't come here for those reasons. You know, she came for neck pain and jaw pain.
Yeah. And
but then she's like, oh, wow, I did notice all these other things.
All these other
Or
cool
like,
side
oh,
effects.
I started to try, like, kind of get a cold and I wouldn't. It, like, fall right through it. I didn't get it. Like, I was like, oh, awesome. Yeah. So she was, like, she's a new stressed out mom. Came in, took care of herself. We take care of lots of kids. Moms bring, of course, we like care so much about our kids. We want them to be well and functioning well, but it's important to take care of yourself also.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can be a better parent.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And if like, you know, kids and parents feed off each other and stuff too. So really, like, we love seeing the whole family because it's so good. Like, you know, if baby's getting adjusted and everyone's kind of sleeping better and stuff, but then if parents are really stressed out, that also feeds back into the kids and how people are reacting and interacting with each other. So it's good to get everybody calm.
So like Mother's Day is coming up, so this is a great treat for yourself to get yourself under care. Like, let's say your kid's a current patient, but you haven't started care yet. Okay, maybe you'll get a free scan then. If your kids are already under care. Yeah. Get yourself checked out.
Yeah.
Or if you're just a worn-out adult. If you're not a patient at all, get yourself in. It's okay to start yourself first if you need before your children.
Yeah, and it's okay to just take care of yourself.
It's okay to take care of yourself.
Yeah,
sometimes
absolutely.
Moms need to hear that.
Yeah,
it's
and
okay
sometimes
to take the time for yourself.
It feels
and ask for
overwhelming
help
to get started, but like that's what we're here for.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Here to help you on this journey.
Anything else? No. Hopefully, we're here to help.
Here to help.
Here to help. Yep. Hopefully everyone can sleep better, chill out.
And if you find us through this video and it really speaks to you, text us, give us a call. We'll give you half off your initial exam, too. Yeah. If you already have a family member under care, let us know.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll get even better deal.
Exactly. Because we just want to help.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Have a great Wednesday.